How fitting. I break my glasses on the day we're becoming homeless. Do I look homeless?
Very distinguished.
It is our very last day in our trailer Hugo before we have to take it back and return it tomorrow.
Over the past year, we've went to 25 states and 4 Canadian provinces. It's been an incredible journey with Hugo, and it's really sad to be turning him in, but we're also excited to turn over a leaf with our next chapter.
We're gonna be living out of our car, jumping from Airbnb to Airbnb as we cross Canada in preparation for our trip to South America. Don't worry, we're gonna be towing again next spring. First, we need to clean this thing out. We have had some pretty dirty adventures recently, and it is looking kind of rough on the inside. I don't know who's gonna be buying this trailer, but whoever gets it, we wanna make sure that they have a clean experience and they don't have to live in our filth. So we're gonna go to the store and pick up some cleaning supplies. They did not have any boxes here at Walmart. We are headed to Home Depot now. The very first thing that we should do when we get back is clean out our car because
we've been shopping for stuff we need for South America. It's like Amazon exploded in our car.
We can't even fit in these 6 boxes we bought empty. I have no idea how we're gonna fill them with I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay. Starlink just changed their roaming service, so you now have unlimited in-motion data, so we can drive and have cell service. I'm gonna try to mount it on top of the car, but we've got this big tire.
Super classy.
I'm gonna try to put the tire underneath the car where the spare is now. Do you think I should put on some like clothes I don't care about? I think I better do that. So we called like 7 or 8 different Toyota dealerships and asked them all if we could put a full-size tire where the donut goes, and the service department would be like, I don't know, and then the parts counter would be like, I don't know. Then I reached out to a Toyota Highlander subreddit, and a bunch of people said that you could do it. Wow, that is covered with bugs. That's pretty gross. I can't get that. Oh, I have an idea. How are you supposed to do this? How to release a ratchet. There's one, there's 2. I'm glad I put on these clothes. This mud from the Dempster Highway.
It stains everything.
When it gets wet, it's like greasy and oily. This is really cool. Come see this. You take this adapter and you turn this, and it's like a little elevator for your tire.
Wow, that's such an interesting system.
Isn't that cool? Voila. I don't know. What odds do you give it?
5% of fitting.
Seriously? I'm not feeling very confident right now.
It looks pretty chunky. What is it stuck on?
I wonder if I should let more air out of it. It's definitely squishier now, but I'm not sure what's happening. Should I give up? You can do it, Justin. I think this is my issue here. I think maybe the tire was like going up in here. So this is this tall. Oh, I think it's too thick. Dang. The tire is thicker than the box. What do we do now?
Guess we go back to Mad Max roof.
Well, we tried.
I feel like we have so much stuff to do. I don't even know where to start. Everything we have is a mess. For example, this is right by my feet area. Our step 1 is gonna be cleaning out the car. My dear husband has this habit that I'm not the biggest fan of. Sunflower seeds.
Sunflower seeds keep me awake while I'm driving. I do it for you.
Do you also dump them all over the back floor of our car? Public YouTube shaming. I think before we can really clean the trailer, we really have to get all of our stuff out. So first order of operations, Justin is getting the boxes ready.
All of our life will fit in these 6 boxes.
Truth be told, I am not the neatest of people, but this is just like too chaotic for me. There's just like messy, dirty stuff everywhere, and there's no space to put any of it to clean it. We've been cleaning and packing for about 4 hours.
This is a very uncomfortable phase for me. We've got everything out of the trailer, but the trailer's still dirty, so
It's getting better. I've been cleaning it.
Yeah, you've been doing a good job. I'm slowly getting everything into boxes, and I'm also disassembling stuff. This just feels kind of weird. I think the thing that's worrying me the most right now is how we're gonna access the stuff that we need over the course of the next 4 weeks before we leave for South America. I think once we're living out of our backpacks, it'll be a very comfortable thing for me because we've traveled a lot internationally. I know where everything is in my backpack. It's
very organized.
It's very organized, but right now it's gonna be a lot of like going in and going out. I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed, but it's the life we signed up for.
We have been dragging around these marshmallows for probably the past year, and I was hoping that we would have a chance to make s'mores, and somehow the stars have never aligned. But I think officially it is time to say goodbye to these.
No!
I feel like more so than any other space, bathroom cabinets just collect all this totally random stuff, and also like aspirational things. I have a friend who gave me a bunch of beauty products like misting face spray, and I was like, oh, that sounds nice. I absolutely will use it in the trailer. I have never used it in the trailer.
Jess is making it look awesome in there. I've got everything that's not in the car on this table, which feels nice. And look at this.
Is that our last thing?
That's our last thing.
That's exciting. I'm like pleasantly surprised by how terrible.
I mean, it's full.
Yeah, but it's not like exploding. I was really worried about it being able to fit in. I think we got the vast majority of stuff out of the trailer, which means the next stage is cleaning it up.
So when we had the trailer for about 9 months, we decided to wash all the cushions because we had this crew from the Tiny Home Tours YouTube channel coming, and our cushions looked very sad. It took 2 days to clean all of our cushions. I thought you had to scrub them by hand. When we were on the Dempster Highway a couple weeks ago, we had spilled an entire mug of coffee on like 3 of our white cushions. So we're at this RV resort right now, and I'm like, maybe you can just put them on cold in the washer. I washed it last night on cold, and all of it came out. We are using this opportunity to make the cushions look nice and bright and white for the next owners, so they don't have to look at our past sins.
Butt stains.
We are those classy people in the RV park who hang our laundry on our awning. So last year we sold our house and moved into the trailer. Not only were we downsizing to a trailer, but we were also quitting corporate America and becoming full-time content creators. We went through the very uncomfortable process of like getting rid of a lot of stuff, but now we have to downsize stuff again, and we're gonna be living abroad, and we're technically gonna be, I guess, homeless for 7 months. So
I mean, I don't think we're gonna be any less homeless than we are now.
we're definitely gonna be a lot more homeless than we are now.
Yeah, but I mean, right now we live in an 84 square foot box, and after this, we're gonna be both living out of 45 liter backpacks. So definitely a lot of downsizing, a lot of figuring out what needs to come with us and what we can do away with. It's pretty intense, pretty scary. I mean, I'm kind of thankful that we have this period of time where we're going between having the trailer and having our car full of boxes of stuff, and then finally kind of pulling the cord and getting rid of everything.
Jessica and I have multi-year-old checklists that we've been making and following, and there are so many tiny logistics to doing this. You basically have to just write them down as you think about them, even though you know you're not going to be implementing some change for months or years in the future. I know there's going to be things that we forgot, but we've been trying to make the most of like this trip up in the Seattle, BC region to stock up on supplies and get all the things that we need. I think we know everything that we're gonna take with us. In fact, I think that would probably make for a good video. Maybe we should like kind of show like all the stuff.
What we're taking with us.
It is our very last night sleeping in this trailer after having it for 14 months.
It's sad, but we're happy to have the trailer cleaned out, have it all packed away. Just not so happy to say goodbye.
We'll see you in the morning on the way to Getaway RV. It's our last morning in the trailer, and how fitting I break my glasses while cleaning them on the day we're becoming homeless. Do I look homeless?
Look very distinguished. We have managed to fit everything that we own in the car. Hugo is nice and cleaned out. And I think Justin is about to hook him up for the last time.
Sad.
It is sad.
I just hitched up for the very last time. Ready to go drop Hugo off?
Definitely sad to be doing it, but on to the next chapter. This is pretty wild to think about, but we will not be towing for the next 10 months.
We're gonna be driving across Canada and having some adventures leading up to South America, but for like 7 months, we won't even be driving.
Over the last couple of weeks, we've just been doing a ton of logistical stuff, like going to doctors and dentists and picking up prescriptions and getting new types of clothes. That the actual like emotional concept that we're going to be leaving our home and trailer haven't really like sunk in totally yet, which is maybe a good thing.
We move so fast, it's hard to process these things, but Jessica and I have been like microdose processing this over the course of the last 2 years. We just always have like something else lined up, so it just never feels
Too sad. Justin just keeps saying, "Oh, our last stop sign with Hugo. Oh, our last exit." My husband is a very sentimental creature.
Getaway RV, we meet again. Oh, I just got really sad.
He'll be okay.
But I'm also really, really happy that we didn't break the trailer. I'm gonna go find Rod. Oh, they look so good together.
They do.
Hugo and Howard.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it was just very unceremonious. Justin just handed the keys over. Justin looks sad.
I am sad.
I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay. It's sad getting rid of your adventure mobile.
We'll get a new adventure mobile someday.
Well, Jess, there's only one thing left to do.
Give Hugo a goodbye hug.
Bye, Hugo.
Whoever gets Hugo next, treat him good, okay?
Or we'll come after you. This is gonna... Oh, I got my cool glasses on. This is gonna be our first time away from each other for like 6 months. No. I will see you in...
2 days. Yeah.
Bye. Love you.